Welcome to phase one, weight loss and conditioning. This is a Thursday, it's almost Friday workout. So hopefully it's either Thursday when you're watching this or even Friday, and even better, yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's demonstrate one section at a time and then we'll run through it together. The first exercise in the top left corner is dumbbell chest fly. Your back is on the ground, you have a little bit of arch in your back, feet are flat and about a squatting width apart. You're going to come down nice and slow to a nice stretch in the chest and then come up a little faster and squeeze to center. Good. Nice controlled motion. Next is the skull crusher. Good. So you're going to try to keep your elbows pointed straight up, if not even back just a little bit. You're going to touch the shoulder and come up straight without moving the elbow. Perfect. No, it looks great. It's fantastic. And then we're going to finish that section with a plate squeeze. And you can do this standing or kneeling. Good. We show them the profile just so they understand where you get. Okay. So she's extending the arms out all the way and then coming in for a light touch in the chest. Just trying to go straight out across from her eyes. All right. So let's go ahead and run through those. We're going to do them 20 seconds apiece, 4 times through, really quick with fast transitions. You can use any type of weight with this. Soup cans are fine. If you have one heavy kettlebell, you put both hands on that and go side to side for the chest fly and the skull crusher. And for the plate squeeze, any type of weight at all, even a bag would be just fine, as long as it's something that's steady and doesn't shift around a lot. A cat would be a really bad example. So don't use a cat. All right, the dumbbell chest fly. 3, 2, and 1, begin. Good. If you have to, even body weight is fine with this. You can just come halfway up and make the pace a little faster. Time the skull crusher. Is this a metaphorical? It's a real storm. This is hurricane season. Time to plate squeeze. Kneeling or standing? Yeah, you probably. I mean, it depends on if it's like actually a hurricane when it hits, and yeah, you probably lose power. I don't know. It's the first time it's been hurricane season.
Last year. So last
No,
year.
well, no, I don't think we lost power with any last year. I think it was 2 or maybe 3 years ago they were really bad. I think it was 2 that hit that year that knocked the power out. And we're going to go back to the beginning, the chest fly on the ground. Good. Challenge yourself. Nice stretch. Remember, you have a high, wide chest while you're doing it, so you get as much stretch as possible. You're pinching your shoulder blades back. Now, if it's like a tropical storm or a category 1, when it hits, it probably won't. Time the skull crusher. Going right into it, whatever weight you're using. I believe it ends in November. I'd say that usually the worst month, though, is like September is usually. Yeah. I usually think September is worse, but yeah. Time to plate squeeze. Kneeling or standing. Let's get it. Was that your first hurricane?
No, it was the first flying over.
Oh, okay. Time the chest fly. Ooh. Very aggressive. Fast transitions. Let's go. You're moving. Clock is already running. I'd say the worst one here that I've seen is Matthew was really, I think it was Matthew. Was it Matthew? I think it was Matthew. It was really bad. I was here until, actually, you know, it's funny. Time the skull crusher. Use those triceps. Sean, if you want a little bit more challenge here, you can separate them. That's only if you want a little bit more challenge. Yep, then you can go all the way down, touch the elbow, or touch the shoulder. Yeah, good. And try to keep that elbow locked. Good. You designed it. I don't understand. Time the plate squeeze. Let's go. Moving, moving, moving. I was actually training clients like the day before it hit. It was hilarious because I had some clients that were just really devout that were going to be here no matter what. And we were playing Rock You Like a Hurricane outside. This is when we were over on the other side. The garage door open. We were outside. Time. Let's go through it one more time. One more time. Dumbbell chest fly. We're going 4 times through, 20 seconds each exercise. A lot of people around here have hurricane parties. Skull crushers, going right into skull crushers. No, it really is. I'd say about half the people here will stay because they've been doing it for a while. They'll have like a backup generator and everything. And so they'll all have, because you can't go anywhere, obviously, so they'll have a bunch of friends over and they have, like if the lights go out, they put the backup generators on. Plate squeeze to finish the round. They don't see it as a big deal, but if you have a really well-fortified house and a backup generator, and they always have a ton of extra food supplies and stuff, I thought. Time. We got kids in the bloodhound. It's a big deal. All right, let's go and demonstrate section 2. Neutral overhead press. Good. Ending over top of the shoulders. Good. Just like that. Rear delt fly. Okay. Do you want to do all of these kneeling? Do you want to do all of these kneeling? Okay. You can do this. You probably do this standing or kneeling. But either way, you're going to try to bend over to parallel to the ground. You're raising up as far apart as you can. So you're trying to make as big of a semicircle as you can as you're coming out. And you've got a high, wide chest and shoulder blades the entire time. And then we're going to transition right into a hammer curl. Good. And that's where the palms are facing in and dumbbells are coming straight up. Good. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and run through this. Remember, it's 4 times through, 20 seconds each exercise, starting with our neutral grip overhead press in 3, 2, and 1, begin. Soup cans would work really well for this, especially if you had heavier set of soup cans. And time, rear delt fly. So you're bent over, you are parallel to the ground, but you have a high, wide chest while you're doing it. And you should be looking about 10 feet in front of you on the ground. Time to hammer curl. Hammer curl, palms facing in. Let's get them both at the same time if you can. Good. You can always start both at the same time, and then if it gets too fatiguing, go to 1 at a time if your weights are heavy. 5 seconds, as many as you can. Time, the neutral grip overhead press. Time, the rear delt fly, parallel to the ground. Let's get it. Time, hammer curl. Back to the top, neutral grip overhead press. Quick transitions. Your grip. What's wrong with your grip?
The weight, it's so heavy, it's so far.
Use chalk. So it'd be the first easy solution, yeah. Time, rear delt fly. I mean, you can alternate your grip, but usually in here we try to do the chalk first. Just, I mean, because usually when we do the alternate grip, we'll only do it for the last warm up and the actual working weight. So you're asymmetrical as little time as possible. So if a lot of times the chalk will get you more weight. Yeah. Time to hammer curl. No, it's not. Why are you doing that in front of Sean? You're supposed to be a bloodthirsty trainer that like dreams of doing this all day long. Time. Let's do it one more time through. Neutral grip overhead press. That's it. Keep railing them out. Let's go. Let's go. If you have to, you can go to one at a time. But you keep moving. You keep moving. Yes. 8 seconds. That's it. Time. Rear delt fly. Five seconds. Come on, give me a couple more, couple more. Time to hammer curl. Let's go. Hammer curl to finish the round. Time. Catch your breath. We are going to go over section 3, starting with the alternating side lunge static. Good. Going side to side. Notice both feet are staying flat the entire time. She's leaning into the hip, keeping the knee over top of the toes. Perfect. Next, we'll go into a straight leg deadlift. Feet are about 6 inches apart. Toes are turned out about 15 degrees. You're going to let the weight slide down. Good. If you have a kettlebell, you're placing the kettlebell between your feet. If not, you're going down as far as you can, getting the stretch in the hamstrings without rounding the back. As soon as you feel like you have to round your back, that's the full extent that you have. And then we're going to finish this round with a close squat. Fairly similar stance. You're going to front load whatever weight you have. You're still going down as deep as you can, trying to get the hip crease below the knee. Okay. All right, let's run through them 4 times through, 20 seconds apiece. Alternating side lunge. 3, 2, and 1, begin. Time, stiff-legged deadlift. Time, close squat. has elapsed. Alternating side lunge.
Oh, just wrong. Did you say vertical column?
Time, straight leg deadlift. Let's get it. Oh, thanks for letting them know now. Close squat. Going right into it. Let's get it. Front load that weight. One more. I'm gonna do one more. Time. One more time through. Alternating side lunge. We have no more time left. Straight leg deadlift. Good. Feel the stretch the back of the legs. Keep a high, wide chest while you're doing it. Feel like your chest is fighting the rest of your body on the way down. And a close squat. Yep. And time, catch your breath. Let's go ahead and go over that fourth section. Lateral leg lift standing. If you have a weight, you can let it rest on the outside of your thigh. Good. And we're gonna do all one side, and then when we come back through for the second round, we'll do all of the other side. Next is the kickback tabletop. Putting the weight in the knee crease, and if you don't have any weight for this, this is just fine. You can do body weight. Just try to get that foot as high as you can. You're coming down. The knee's not actually going to touch. It's just hovering above the ground, and then you're coming up to that squeeze. You have tension the entire time. Again, we'll do first round is one leg, and then the second round we'll switch to the other leg, and then finally you have a kneeling glute press. In the kneeling position, coming to a standing position or a vertical torso. So you're putting your hips forward and extending them. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and run through these. Again, if you need a break, you can pause the video. We're going 20 seconds each exercise. 3, 2, and 1, begin. Time, kick back tabletop. Give the dog a bone. Come on, Sean, it's beach season. Bunch of steel. Time, kneeling glute press. Time, back to the top. Lateral leg lift. This time we're going the other leg, the other leg. What's your deal with the sky? You always have something to say about the sky. Time, kick back tabletop. Time, kneeling glute press. Let the glutes touch your heels and then come up, extend the hips forward until you're in a perfectly straight line. You'll feel a nice squeeze in the glutes. Time, back to the top, lateral leg lift, same leg you used first. Time, kick back tabletop. Oh, so worried. Time, the kneeling glute press. Let's go, quick transitions or short rounds. Time, lateral leg lift for the last time. Time, kick back tabletop. Time, kneeling glute press. Last time we get a break. Let's get them, as many as possible. Got 3 minutes. Time. All right, catch your breath. We're going to go ahead and go through the core exercises. Let's go ahead and go through all 6 of them, please. All 6 exercises. Leg extension to knee tuck. So now we're on the right side column. Legs go out straight, bending in. Notice her shoulders come off the ground to meet her knees as close as she can. Her arms out at 45, palms are down to help grip in. If you feel this in the lower back, just raise the feet up a little higher as you're doing these extensions, but keep doing the exact same thing. Next is a passover. Good. Going over top of whatever weight you have. If you don't have anything, that's fine. Just pretend like you have an item that you're going over top of, you're peeking up in the middle. Next are heels to heaven. Good. Arms are out at 45 again, palms are down. You're trying to get your glutes off the ground. So you're trying to kick up and squeeze the stomach as best you can to make yourself into a straighter line. Perfect. Then we're going to go right into plank arm lift, lateral lift. So lifts laterally. So you're going to be in a full plank position. Hands are underneath your shoulders, feet are shoulder width apart. And move your arm out to the side, and this one will be alternating back and forth. You come up to about parallel to the ground and then back down. Perfect. Then we'll go into a plank Spider-Man. Good. Coming out to the side, so your knee is going to be on the outside of that same side elbow, outside of the same side elbow. And then we'll finish with plank jacks. So you're basically doing a jumping jack in the plank position. Feet come in and out in a rapid pace. All right, let's run through those, 20 seconds each. Leg extension to knee tucks. Fast pace, give yourself some space. 3, 2, and 1, begin. Time and Passover. Good. Time, heels to heaven. Arms are still out at a 45, palms are still down. That's it, get as high as you can, like you're trying to slowly kick through something. Time, plank arm, lateral lifts. Alternating back and forth, let's go. And plank Spider-Man, let's go. Same side, knee to elbow, you're stepping outside. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, whatever. Spider-Man. And plank jacks, fast pace, let's get it. Ooh, that looks good. Time, all right, Sean came all this way. I think we should do it one more time. One more time real quick. Leg extensions, knee tuck. 3, 2, and 1, begin. It rains every day. The Passover, going right into it. Over top, peeking at the top. Heels to heaven. Also a place. Let's get this. Time, plank, arm, lateral lifts. Let's give it. Fast pace, keep the hips down. Don't let your butt hike up. Plank Spider-Man. Getting outside of that elbow. Again, keeping a low profile. Finishing up with plank jacks. Plank jacks as fast as you can. And time. All right. Thank you for working out with us, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.